So this is an illustration of the spiritual show and tell we want us to do in our retreat. So this is a bucket, and actually this is the bucket I've hunted on for 20 some years, and this is the place where God is. And that's what we want to do. We're inviting you to bring something that has been a place of you connecting and communing with the Lord, or something that's spiritually meaningful, and share. On this bucket, I learned to wait upon the Lord. There was times, like some of the greatest times was, I remember the time it was like 32 below, and my nose hairs were freezing together, and the wind was blowing, and I had to decide whether I was going to stay there or I was going to get to make that decision. I didn't do it on what I was feeling, but I was learning. I wanted to learn what is it like to hear from the Lord and what you should do, and not let your circumstances. I did that over and over again. I remember one time when it was raining so bad, and I had Gore-Tex boots, and the water is running over the top of my boots because it comes down your back. And you guys know that feeling. On this bucket, I learned and got to gaze at what it's like for clouds to form in midair, and just the wonder of how the Lord. And then the difference between 1,000 sparrows in flight and the sound and how they move so different than geese or swans, and watching the sounds of them. I remember one particular day I was sitting on this bucket. One of the things I remember that was most amazing to me was the first time I ever heard the noise that a leaf makes when it breaks from a tree. There's a small little, and when it's still enough and the leaves are falling from the tree, it sounds like rain from all the little breaking off of the leaves in their last attempt to hang on. I remember how the Lord spoke to me about my life and about hanging on, about clinging to Him. It's just been amazing. I can't tell you how many hours of prayer have happened on this bucket. How many encounters with God. This is great, and this is awesome because I bet I have almost $5 in this, and yet it's been one of my greatest spiritual retreats on being able to go and connect and commune with the Lord. So that's an illustration of show and tell, and we're inviting you to think about your life, something that's meaningful to you, connect with the Lord, and for you to come, and we'll have an hour during that Sunday just of sharing one with another these connection points with God. So, all right.